Alright. Yeah. We're heading toward the final battle, so it's going to be at least 5 hours. Let's make sure we have a lot of heaven, like maximum heaven. So God knows that's the only element we're using from now on. Larry Bird story. Yep. There's still a bunch of things like I don't. Like, it feels like we should have run into whatever we needed for that ultimate Fugit blade or whatever. It's really weird that we never did. Maximum heaven. There. Pure heaven. Ignore the enemies, because why?
Let's finish this quickly.
I'll make this quick.
If only, right?
Keep it up.
See you in hell. It was over before it started.
Oops.
This fight is over.
Whatever is necessary.
Really? That one survived?
I'll make this quick. was over before it started. All too easy.
Everyone get 1 XP in here. Unless I want to make the ultimate wand, which I don't, because I'd have to go hunt a whole bunch of thick shells. I don't think we need any more of these lumps. It's just like running around. Yep. He's just doing his calisthenics. Alright, final battle, let's go. A world encyclopedia. That's what I've always wanted. Earrings of life. I wonder if that's better than earrings of evil earrings, whatever it is that Calintz has. We already had earrings of life. Oh, maybe not. We did. It's worse.
Is that the best you can do? Think you can keep up with me? You're far too slow.
Three hits. Well, we keep saying it's final battle. I won't believe it until I actually get credits, but... Maybe better to use counterattack here.
Must we fight?
Mainly because I'm out of heaven.
It was over before it started.
Until we transfer that lamp that's switched over to counterattack. It went too fast. Didn't have time to prepare. This is gonna hurt. Circle XX. I always confuse those two.
Thanks.
God damn it. I'm so not used to doing counterattacks. It's just, meh.
Thank you.
Don't get yourself killed. I won't hold back.
So if you miss a counterattack, you're back to square one with your combos.
I won't hold back.
At least Maya knows when to shut up, I guess. That's the upside of her. I still wouldn't be surprised if, like, the final boss ends up being Maya. She's like this. She's the evil mastermind all along. She'll suddenly, like, speak up in a deep voice. You fools. I played you all along.
I promise. It was over before it started.
I'm so bad when I switch characters. So I don't know why the first level healing spell has to, like, individually hit each person, and all the other ones after that just hit everybody at once. Like, why doesn't the first one do that?
Thanks. Thanks. Is that the best you can do? I can see the flow of chi. It was over before it started.
Yeah, we definitely need to
Well
convert
done,
one of those
everyone.
lanterns to heaven. Heaven, please. Yeah. Aaron and Justina.
Let's finish this quickly. See you in hell. You don't stand a chance. It was over before it started.
Wow.
I'll make this quick.
Back to square one. Oops. Pressed too soon. Had to like press down just at the same time they started attacking, so. Too tired. Come on.
Is that the best you can do? You're in for a surprise. You're far too slow. It was over before it started.
I really hate when I switch characters. Yeah. It'll never be over. You definitely got a lot of bang for your money in this one.
Thanks. Thanks.
You would have gotten the same amount of bang for your money if you had flushed it down the toilet, but, you know.
that the best you can do? Thank you. Follow my lead.
No.
This
1 stars. 1 stars for games that are like absolutely just broken messes of like trash tier that should not have been released. This one's definitely like. This one's like a 2.5. Question is it a 2 or is it a 3? Because I don't give 0.5s.
Well done, everyone.
It's a 2. It's been a 2 for 30 hours. Yeah. It's definitely... I mean, just that one section we had to redo that same exact dungeon twice back to back, and it was a long dungeon. That was like... That was kind of the straw that killed the camel's back there. And I was like, why? Why would you do this? I wasn't even in his like viewing range. I called bullshit on that. Just gonna run away from this battle.
Let's finish this quickly.
Yeah, I rate on like the video game magazine scores. A 7 is like failing. I have to press the button. Is that not automatic? Feel to escape. It's something that it takes up the entire bar. Yeah. I mean, it looks good, sounds good, but yeah, in terms of the actual gameplay, which is the most important things for games, yeah, it's definitely lacking that in droves. Alright, screw this, we're just running.
Thank you. I feel better already.
I mean, this one's got some too, but there's only so much eye candy that you can... They can make you glaze over the rest of the game. If you want a feast for your eyes, just go play something like, what's that other game the developer made? Some Astral Blade. Go play Astral Blade.
Let's finish this quickly.
Stellar Blade, that's the one. I was half right.
I can see the flow of chi.
No, they do not. Korea does love its grindy gameplay. I mean, they love their MMOs, so...
You don't stand a chance. It was over before it started. can see the flow of chi. It was over before it started. I won't hold back. It was over before it started.
It's DNF.
All too easy.
It's a dungeon fighter. Oh, really? Never heard of it, but I guess must be popular in Korea. Like, what do we have for Korean MMOs? We have, like, Black Desert is Korean, right? Same with that new one that just got released. Okay, that guy... These guys have, like, extremely high visible range there. Was well out of that cone of viewing, and, yeah, he, aggroed on me. Kazan? Oh, yeah. That was like the first barbarian or whatever the hell it's called.
Is that the best you can do? I can see the flow of chi.
Yeah, that's nuts. Is it like free to play and just like microtransaction stuff? This is a lot of whales that play that game, I guess. Jeez.
I'll make this quick.
22 billion just for a free to play game, that's insane. Wow, that's nuts.
It was over before it started.
Especially for a game that I'm assuming is...
You're wide
like,
open.
was it ever launched officially outside of Korea? It wasn't
It
in
was
the Steam
over
version?
before it
Got
started.
it.
All
Definitely
too
nowhere near as well known, though. Considering I've never heard of it. But I guess, like, PC, that's why. Definitely way more familiar with the console RPG series than PC RPG series. I don't want to make sure I didn't miss any chests there. Yeah, these guys have a really high vision range. Not sure it's because, like, I guess the little dudes with the cones are always the same shape on the minimap, even though in this case the minimap is like way more zoomed in. So they actually have a way further viewing range than what it looks like on the map. Alright, this kind of looks like we're heading towards a final boss. It's like we're just climbing this like series of stairs into this weird alternate dimension. Blast worms. Captain, leave it to me. No. Hazel, Maya and I will take care of this. Oh shit. Well, we're screwed. I guess Maya has a chance. Thanks, guys. I guess Chris actually has some decent attacks. This is like the worst team makeup. This is my level 38 handle this.
You know you need me.
Damn it. Speed, I wasn't ready for it.
Hang on to your hats.
You have to like throw out some item usage, like the paralyze all enemies and stuff like that on this one. Oh, that did no fucking damage.
Are you all right?
This is gonna be bad. This is not a team I was expecting to use. The game's like, here you go, use these guys. Like, what?
You know you need me.
Well, that did nothing, so yeah, this is gonna be really good. Yeah, this is like the X team, especially Azel. We haven't like worked on Azel at all, except for that one time we kind of threw him in the party for a little while to try to get that that one skill that I never ended up getting. So this is gonna be fun. These guys don't paralyze, so that's. Definitely like the worst team by far.
Leave this to the master.
Maybe ice magic. Maya will save us with her ice magic, maybe. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it adds up. Yes, it did. It's like, hey, you know these guys you haven't used at all throughout the entirety of the game? Yeah, we're gonna force you to use them in the battle now. Hope you didn't keep them at like level 20. We don't need the MacGuffins. We're going to go defeat the final boss. MacGuffinless. Okay, we have those benedictions we can use.
Are you alright?
Landale's ladder. No slandering Landale. Because the game forced me to. It's like, we'll handle this. Like, no, you won't. Won't handle this at all. No, exactly. I mean, I would have thrown some equipment on Azel. I haven't used him for so long, I haven't bothered to, like, get some equipment on him. Same thing with Chris. Luckily, Maya's got some decent damage with her magic. Should be able to start killing these guys off this turn here. Maybe that one dude. Alright, now we're gonna start, like, stabilizing a bit here. This was definitely a bullshit battle, that's for sure. At least the, whatever's left shouldn't be too bad. We'll have at least some good characters left. Like, Rihanna can definitely handle a bunch of dudes, and Jonas as well. Well, if it even gives us the chance.
Piece of cake.
Gee, what a surprise, they all leveled up. Yeah, both Chris and Azel were, like, so far behind. Like, the A team is like almost 60, and these guys are like level 35. Yeah, well, Maya was pretty much B team at this point with Serena. But yeah, at least we'd had her at a decent level. The vice is wearing a great priestess robe. It's actually decent armor. It's fine. I mean, she's okay. Christina is the one that throws some decent stuff on her, because she can take some magic hits, but I don't think these guys use magic, so unless maybe the next enemy we fight will use magic. I mean, most likely they're gonna split up. Well, if they have one more battle, then it's gonna be like this team, and then it's gonna have this team. Unless they force these guys, like it might just be random. Like they'll actually force specific characters of your party. So it's probably gonna be Ionis. It's gonna be the girls probably. So they're gonna have a healer. They're gonna have a fighter of some kind and caster, and then maybe Heron's gonna be with us. Who knows? I wonder if I should go back and save if it lets us. Nope. No saving for us. But either way, that was definitely the worst team there. So we got rid of the ones that are probably the most dangerous.
Welcome, Your Majesty.
86 hours.
You're not a dark Yason. Why are you siding with a Grayan?
Not unless there's another like 80 hours of this game, which is very unlikely. Definitely feels like we're heading towards the final boss here with this setup.
So, you expect me to care about those ungrateful invalids? Even though they're constantly criticizing the blastworms?
Xenoblade Chronicles is our longest game, single game. Arclad being a collection, obviously, that one doesn't really count, but Xenoblade was #1 so far.
Ruma is also affecting the blastworms. You think you're the only one who will be safe?
The Tree of Light will be restored. Not until the Yason are dead, of course. Otherwise, they just take things for granted.
60 more hours.
You think a Grayan will restore the tree? He's the kind of guy who will gloat while the Yason die slowly.
I know, right?
The Tears of Blood hate the Yason, don't they? Well, we have something in common then. You make powerful allies.
When you're through with the Yason, your next target will be humans, right? There's no way we could be part of that.
We may have one thing in common, but the similarities end there.
I agree.
Calintz, it's a waste of time talking to him. Let us handle this. You've got bigger fish to fry.
Harren, don't die.
Or do.
Man, don't jinx me.
Who's actually gonna be battling? It's just me, Heron by himself.
Why should I bother with you? Succubus? Dinner is served.
Right. Heron, you move away. She's using magic.
You think you can block this?
Yes, the American succubus. She might have pretty good magic resistance, though. Yeah. Fortunately, we got Heron, who's got like no magic resistance going against her.
Hey, hang in there.
Oops. Ow.
I can still manage.
Damn it. This is pathetic.
Incubus.
Thank you.
She's
I
definitely
feel better
female.
already.
Incubuses are male.
Thank you. I feel better already.
This Justinia can heal.
Don't do anything foolish.
Time to bust some heads!
I don't know which combo is good for him. Incubi. Incubuses. Ow. They really should put all these stupid cure things next to each other. What is the confusion thing? Yeah, it's all the way down here.
Thank you. I feel better already. I can still manage. Thank you. I feel better already. That won't work on me.
We have one that like raises our charisma by quite a bit. There are way too many freaking items in this game. Maybe this will help them a bit surviving these magical attacks. Such slow going here.
That won't work on me. Thank you.
Time to bust some heads! I'll knock you into next week!
Yeah, the resistance increase didn't seem to do anything unless it was good for like
I'll
one
do my best.
attack.
Thanks. I owe you one. Playtime's over.
Slowly but surely.
That won't work on me.
Your ass is mine.
That won't work on me.
Shipping seems to use her magic way more than she does her physical attacks. So as long as I move Heron away.
Thanks. I owe you one. I hope you like pain.
That won't work on me.
You love pain. It is nice.
Thank. Time to bust some heads.
A little bit of extra damage.
Time to get serious.
So close. Alright, one more hit. Alright, now at least we only have the A team. Well,
Say goodbye.
sort of A team. I guess we have Brianna on the team. She's not gonna do much. Calintz is gonna do all the damage.
That all?
Wait, what? Oh crap.
Guess it's not so easy after all.
Still have to fight this guy.
Come on.
Fuck.
Try me on for size.
It's not over. That was only the first part.
You're not afraid, are you?
Ow. Like everything does like half her health and damage.
Don't
It's
make
really a
me
pain in the
laugh.
ass.
Say goodbye.
Okay, well, we're definitely not using that attack.
You're not afraid, are you?
This is gonna be really fun.
How the hell?
I'll do my best.
The fun's only just begun.
Need to revive him so we have some turns here.
I'll gut you like a fish.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Thank you.
Hey!
I can still manage.
I don't know if he's gonna be like less resistant to magic, because physical attacks is not gonna happen against this guy.
Pain.
Heron can take like one hit before he has to.
Stand down.
Does more damage than Heron, but not by much.
I'll do my...
Damn it! This is pathetic.
She seems to be a bit better at tanking than Heron.
Writhe in pain.
Thanks. I owe you.
I'm ready.
I'll gut you like a fish.
Do we have anything that can raise our charisma by a lot? Lower the charisma of the enemies, but I don't know if that's going to work on the bosses. We have is a little. Let's see if a little is good enough.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was like barely anything.
This will be painless.
Yeah, luckily this third form of fire is like full field, so even if he's standing next to her. Does not do a lot of damage, but she's
I'll
the
do
only one who
my
can actually
best.
do damage right now.
You'll writhe in pain.
Yeah, she's a better tank than Heron. She can take 2 hits, Heron can take 1. Did I even heal her there?
I can still manage.
The fun's only just begun.
Yeah, at least she's all she has is healing, but you know, she's decent with healing at least. As long as I don't miss. If I miss, then we're back to square one with healing, and then we're in trouble.
Time to bust some heads.
You leave me with no choice.
Should raise my Trinity gauge, just so I can try to do more damage to this guy.
Don't make me laugh. You'll writhe in pain.
I'm ready.
The fun's only just begun.
I wish they would, like, sort these by types or something, I don't know.
Thank you. I feel better already.
I'll gut you like a fish.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Lucky I was using her quite a bit, so she's got some powerful equipment. But even then, this guy's pretty resistant to magic, so... But Heron is definitely
This is
not
where
good
it
at tanking either magic or physical attacks. Christina, at least she's got healing. That's all she has is healing. That's all she needs to have, really.
Thank you. I feel
Yeah,
better
the
already.
fact you have to basically do like 2 boss fights with this team here, like back to back, that's...
Afraid,
If
are
it was just the succubus or just this guy, but succubus followed by this guy, it's like, Jesus.
That won't work on me. You think you can block this?
One more of these and we should have them, I think. Not gonna take a chance though, I'm gonna heal with Justina first.
You're not afraid, are you?
Thanks. I owe you one.
Hopefully that's enough.
Prepare yourself.
That was a rough battle.
These are
Hey,
the
Deluxe.
battles of
Yeah,
war.
it's a slog. Especially now, we're
That
like
was a joke.
we're heading to the final battle, and of course we got like a gauntlet of battles we have to get through with parties that we're forced to use that we haven't used for a while. So we have a bunch of really weak characters going up against some tough bosses. At least that was the. I'm assuming that was the tough two, the tough battles. Now at least we only have the A team, so they should be able to handle whatever is coming up. I would imagine. We wish we can go back and save. So if we like, I've yet to get a game over, so I have, or like lose a battle. So I have no idea what happens if you end a battle. Is it just like game over and you go back to your last save point, or is it like you get to retry, or?
I see you defeated Azadi.
You want a piece of us too?
Well, hello again, Your Highness. You're siding with them now?
Probably.
You've got no room to talk. Don't you know that you're being used?
Allow me to
I'll use her.
correct you. In my arrangement with Agrayan, I believe that we're both using each other.
Don't you care if Yason Roven is destroyed? Or even all of Efferia?
Eh.
Shut up and get ready to fight.
Calintz, you go on without me.
What? Wait, are we gonna have Serena and like Rihanna against her?
But
I want to make myself useful for a change. I'll catch up as soon as I'm finished here.
Oh, it was exclamation longest, but it's gonna be Arc the Lad collection because that's the longest quote unquote game that we played, even though it's a collection of games. The longest single game is Xenoblade Chronicles, followed by Dragon Quest VII, followed very, very closely behind by Morrowind. Buddy boy, what's his name? Orha? I guess Calintz is going ahead and he's going to take Calintz's place for this battle.
Calintz, go now.
Aura!
I love how Rihanna's not even in this scene, but she's going to jump in anyways, probably. Unless Rihanna's coming with Calintz, which is unlikely.
I'm sorry.
At least Orha's pretty strong, so, this should be an easy battle, probably.
This is it.
It's our last bestiary entry, probably.
You
So much damage.
I'll take care of it.
No one shall interfere. This is the end.
Possibly. If your like characters are too weak or whatever, but you can go back and grind. Still annoying though. Yeah, 'cause I forget people aren't like me and, you know,
This is
don't
the
make multiple
end.
saves. Some people just make one save. Like every time I see that, it's like, nah, what are you doing? Especially if you're emulating the game where you have like unlimited save space anyways. Why the hell would you use only one save slot? Obviously, if you're like using a memory card, like for me, I can easily just back up my memory card so I can
Fool.
put as much space I need. But if you're playing this back in the day and you have like, you know, a bunch of games, saved
I'll
games
show
on
you the
your
meaning
memory
of
card you don't want to get
power.
rid of. Then you know, just make enough space so you can have multiple saves in that one game, and then just delete your older saves and keep the latest save when you switch games or whatever.
This
Oh,
is
this one's pretty small. This one's like 70k or something. Some games are pretty bad though.
you fool.
It varies significantly between games. Some games could be like a megabyte or more. And some games could be like just a couple of kilobytes. It really depends on how well they program the save system. At least with PS1 memory cards, you had like blocks, so you know, usually you're
Shall
they're
interfere.
trying to only fill up one block of memory. Some games obviously did a lot worse, like Diablo was a great example of a game that basically used the entire memory card. But, you know, most games use like one or two blocks. PS2 is just like, alright, you got whatever space you want to make it 8 megabytes, so a lot of companies just didn't really try to optimize it. Yeah, 8 megabytes is... That's why every time they talk about memory cards, this game is always like, you know, memory card 8 megabytes for PlayStation 2 TM. Want to make sure you're not using those fake memory cards, otherwise, you know. Let's see if she does any more damage than the enemy did. She does more, but definitely survivable. Let's throw some healing up though. Just in case. Yeah, exactly.
I needed that.
And part of that, I'm sure, is just to discourage people from using third-party memory cards. It's like, hey, you're not using a memory card 8 megabyte for PlayStation 2.
I need
Not like anybody would have cared, but
Just give up.
You fool.
you fool. I don't think I've ever perceived any new abilities for this guy yet.
I'll show you the meaning of power.
If he can even perceive new abilities, I don't know if he can. Alright. Definitely need to use something that does multiple hits.
I'll put you out of your misery.
Yeah, it's very small. It's very small compared to a lot of games.
You fool.
Eat fist.
Boss attack.
I can't let you live.
Enough playing around.
I suppose that actually did damage. Usually she had enough defense there where I was doing 0 to her shields.
I'll put you out of your misery.
You won't wake up from this one!
Yeah, I remember having one of those Magic Gate cards where it's like, you pop your memory card in there. So it's basically like using I guess the chips inside the card to make it think you've
I'll
got like
put
a
you out of your
Sony
misery.
memory card. But yeah, those things are very notorious for failing. I've never had an issue with my Sony memory cards. I'm still using my OG memory card. Never failed on me.
I'll make you sorry you were ever born. Huh. How do you like them apples?
You are powerless to stop me.
Eat fist!
That was a lot easier fight than the last one.
I don't have time
At
for
least they
this.
gave us like a strong character. I don't know how tanky Rihanna would have been against the boss. Man, I'm surprised even Rihanna got like that much XP there. We haven't used her in a bit, but you have someone who can punch. Punching someone is simpler. You know, especially if they can punch a lot. Because the whole point in this game is like you basically need to like hit like a lot in order to shred those shields. If you can't get through those shields, oftentimes you're doing very little. They're giving us a save point up here. At least they're nice to give us a save point. Hooray! Alright, final boss, let's go. No, most likely we're gonna have to do counterattacks against this guy, but let's attempt to do regular attacks first. Communism. Alright, final battle. Still never saw any of the parts we need for that ultimate Fugit blade. We need like white gauntlets and some sort of earrings. Never saw those dropped anywhere. Oh, this is like post-game or some shit. I don't. Well, I didn't. I didn't especially before, because whenever you use counterattack, you have to guess what the enemy is using. So you have like the circle with question marks, and if you hit it right, then you prevent their attack and you counterattack. But it's very RNG because most enemies have 2 different attacks. So you get the wrong one, you're taking a lot more damage because you don't have any shields when you use counterattack. But now Calintz has the ability of seeing,
You're finally here.
so you don't get the question marks, you actually get the circles and
You were expecting me.
X's.
Of course. So, this is how it ends. I see it as destiny. I hate to lose you, though. Hugo, I came to return something to you. What is it?
FMVs again. He likes it easy breezy. Well, I'm assuming this is the final boss, but
I don't need that anymore. So you're saying, to hell with the past, huh?
he doesn't like chafing.
That knife means nothing to me now. I see. Then, I guess we're enemies.
That sitting position looks very uncomfortable.
An excruciating death awaits you.
Yeah, this does a lot of damage, so
Is that
probably
the
better to
best
use
you can do?
counterattacks here.
I'm not
sure
the
if I
fool I
want-
used to be, Hugo.
I probably won't do a lot of damage with this. Yeah, he's got, with all those shields, I'm not going to do a lot of damage, so I'm going to have to switch to counterattack.
An excruciating death awaits you.
It looks like he uses 1 attack, so... X circle X.
You're far too slow.
Well, counterattack, we use this attack instead. Ah, missed. The problem is, like, the counterattack starts when the enemy attacks, so it doesn't give me, like, that chance to kind of, like, prepare like I normally do for my attacks. Ow. Right, we have, like, 1 chance and basically, like, not missing, because we have no shields with this counterattack. God damn it. This isn't good when you're tired either.
Time to die.
No, never mind, I'm dead. I guess we're gonna find out what happens when we die. We just get a game over. Our first game over, 86 hours in. Yep, totally. When the battle starts, like he's like right in front of you, so you have like a split second to switch over to counterattack before he starts attacking. And thank God they gave us a save. "69 hours in." So what was how long to beat time? Because we're pretty much 80, like true hours versus in-game hours. No, that was definitely because you're supposed to use the counterattack thing, but after playing this game for like 10 hours, it's hard. And it seems like if you miss, his attacks get stronger over the course of the battle, so you pretty much need to. It was like 80 something, wasn't it, for the new game plus or the post the game plus extras or whatever, main story plus extras. 92 hours. Yeah. Now, the question is, what is extras? Because there is, I mean, I guess if you revisit all the places when you have when you have access to it, I guess that would definitely add some extra time. Of course, we can't skip cutscenes, so this is fun.
So, you're finally here. You were expecting me? Of course.
Unless there's
So,
post-game content.
This is how it ends.
That's not going to happen. But
I hate to lose you, though.
24-hour average.
Hugo.
That's probably using the in-game time, because I doubt many people are actually like
something to you.
clocking themselves like I am. The in-game time is way off.
What is it? I don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
So you're
I've added a
saying
bunch of my previous
hell with
times,
the
but
past.
there's so much I have to add. It's like, why don't they make this
That knife,
cutscene skippable? Because nobody would
means
ever
nothing to me now.
have to redo this battle.
I see. Then, I guess we're enemies.
Shit. Pressed on the wrong X.
Drown in a flood of fear and despair.
Good start, good start. Man, I'm too tired to do this fucking counterattack bullshit. You need to
I'll
on this
end
guy.
your worthless life.
Oh, guess we're redoing that fight again.
How did this happen?
Let me see if I can get the, because it seems like if I level up the true Fouget like normally, like the first two, use the first two forms, and then at that point switch to counterattack. That might be the best way. Time to rewatch that cutscene again. How did this happen to me? Actually, I should, on the next attempt, I'm gonna, because he's using, like, physical attacks, so I'm gonna give him the armor that gives him, like, the most defense, instead of the armor that, gives him some, like, magical. Like, I'm not using the best physical armor right now. That might make a little bit of a difference. Although I think once they go past your shields, I don't think the defense really matters much.
So, you're finally here.
And it's not like he's doing much damage
You were
before my shields go
expecting
down
me.
anyways.
Of course.
So, this is how it ends.
I see it as destiny. I hate to lose you, though.
Hugo, I came to return something to you.
What is it?
Where'd the other guy go? Wasn't there 2 guards, by the way? These what? These nuts.
I don't need that anymore.
I wonder if there's any other items that'd be worth using here.
So you're saying
But items are
to hell
so
with the past.
useless, like such negligible differences. Well, maybe if I use the
Means
the
nothing to
turbo
me now.
boost thing there.
I see. Then, I guess we're enemies. I'll end your worthless life.
I'm not the fool I used to be, Hugo.
Did you think that would hurt me? Time to die.
Let's see how much this one gets through the
I
shields,
won't
if
hold
at all.
back.
It does some damage, but problem is his damage is going to keep going up, so unless I counterattack, it's probably just going to one-shot me at some point.
Die.
Alright, that'll be a good hit there. Counterattack with
I'm
this
not the fool
third
I used
form.
to be, Hugo.
And 70% boost. If this doesn't kill him, then I'd be surprised. Oh yeah. That was overkill.
I always thought.
Oh,
of
we
you
didn't
as
beat
a
our
friend.
record. We had like 16,000 something.
Is this the only answer?
Came so close to beating our record. Alright, is that it? Do we win? Game over? Credits?
It can't be. Why can't I see your attacks? There's no way you have that much power.
You thought you could unleash the Magna Carta with the darkness of destruction?
And why not?
There's something that you lack.
You bastard! I cannot possibly lose! I have power beyond your wildest imagination!
Yes,
Once I
mighty
have
Khan.
resurrected the Tree of Light, using the darkness of destruction, all of Efferia will cower before me! Both humans and Yason will obey my every command!
Guessing he has form number 2.
I will control all the world! You think you humans pose the slightest threat to me? You've interfered for long enough! You will be punished for trying to steal my kingdom from me!
The light of salvation has overtaken you.
Ah! Calintz! Calintz!
So many beautiful fireworks.
Calintz!
Oh, I got a healer
Let's
for this
fight.
battle.
Together.
Like, final boss? Question mark. Hopefully we don't start the battle with like the health we had from the previous battle. I hope so. Definitely looks final boss. Yeah, that's definitely final boss. I've played enough JRPGs to know that's final boss.
I can't believe you won't let go of the light, even after what it's done to you. Hugo, this is insane!
Silence! Insolent humans! I'll rip you to shreds!
People accurate final boss. Oh shit. I start the battle with the health I had from the last battles. That's fun. Let's see how much damage she does. That was it.
Is that the best you can do?
Might as well get my heals up just in case here.
Thanks. I can see the flow of chi.
It's got a lot of shields. I don't think we're using anything. I think we're gonna have to use counterattacks here. I'm sure he's probably immune. Just build up our attacks first, and then we'll.
I can see the flow of chi.
I could do this the long way. He's not doing a lot of damage, so... If I just keep hitting him with this over and over. I don't know how much damage he's going to deal if I take off my shields. Well, because I got my shields on. If I take my shields off, I don't know how much that's going to do. So if I basically put into counterattack... Yeah, we're not doing a lot of damage there, so pretty much need a counterattack. Alright, let's risk it. Circle, circle, circle. At least that's easy to hit.
You're far too slow.
At least this time we have a healer, so if he does get a hit in, we can counteract. Wow. That barely scratched his health. Let's make sure there's a bunch of holy available so we can get... He does change his attacks, though. Luckily with counterattack I don't need to actually, like, attack, so I don't need to have my bar up either. Yeah, there's a prequel for this game that was only released in Korea, like on PCs. And then Magna Carta 2 is technically the third game in the series, and that was on the 360. We got the second and third game, but we never got the first one.
Thanks.
Shit. Trying to hit counterattacks when you're tired is freaking hard. Okay, it doesn't deal that much damage. They were kind enough to give us a caster, so... or a healer.
Thanks.
Damn it. What is this? Well... Sadly, alright, so don't miss that one.
Thanks.
That hurt. God damn it! I'm too tired to hit fucking counterattacks. I'm gonna have to hit so many counterattacks to kill this guy. Look at this, a single target thing. We can easily just revive that. Plus we can do that another 26 times.
Thanks. Thanks.
No idea what the hell offensive power-up state even means. I can't do this. This fucking counterattacks, man. This is... There's no point in healing him since he's just gonna take like lethal damage anytime he gets that off.
How did this happen? Thanks.
Just can't do this. At least she's got like 100 resistance, so magic's not gonna do any damage to her. I wonder if that attack is considered magic. Or if that was considered physical. It's hard to tell because he doesn't have his shields up, but if that's considered magic, I might be able to like raise my resistances, but most likely it's considered physical.
Thanks.
Just in case he uses that magic attack.
Thanks. Don't get yourself killed.
Yeah, he says that. And will you hit one?
I'm not the
gotta do
fool
that
I
about like
used to be, Hugo.
20 more times here.
Don't worry about me.
I don't know if there's anything I can do that actually helps. Like, this won't help him survive. I seriously doubt he's like, I can poison him or anything. I mean, you never know. Oh, 3 X's. So he's got an X circle X ability, he's got a circle 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 ability, he's got an XXX ability. That sounds wrong. Paper's baby just started crying. It knows that I'm close to beating Magna Carta, and it's upset that this glorious game will be over soon. I don't know if this thing has a defensive power-up state, but yeah.
I won't hold back.
The thing I should do is boost my Trinity gauge. So that would actually have a use. Assuming I don't miss the counterattack. Do you have any more of those Trinity gauge boosting? I have one at 30%. Might as well. Extra 40% damage is better than nothing, I guess.
You're far too slow.
You sure that maybe is a sequel? Lucky for you, there was another one. Boost my heavens so we can do more damage.
Thanks.
It's not even close. Luckily it wasn't the circle, circle, circle attack, so that one can survive.
Follow my lead. Is that the best you can do? Thanks.
We'll level it up a bit so we have a chance before the boss gets a turn.
I'm not the fool I used to be, Hugo. You're far too slow.
Not quite at the halfway point yet. As long as we counterattack that one. It's the one that murders us.
Not the fool I used to be, Hugo.
We're at the halfway point. Let's go do that another dozen times.
I'm not the fool I used to be, Hugo.
I'm not the fool I used to be, Hugo. Be funny if he has a full heal, like right at the end. It's like, oh, we gotta do this again.
I won't hold back.
Yeah, I know, right? imagine we just had to like Calintz versus him. We didn't have her along. That would have been impossible. Just those like one-shot attacks. At least with her, we just revive. Shit. Back to square one with our attacks.
Thanks.
Oops. Back to square one with our heals.
I won't hold back. I won't
God.
hold back.
That would be amazing. Or worse, you had to hit greats. If you don't hit greats, he fully heals.
Thanks. You're far too slow.
Do you think the boss would like learn and like instead of attacking Calintz would attack Serena with his like insta kill ability? She ain't counterattacking shit. Almost missed that second one there.
I won't hold back.
It probably still wouldn't be the hardest final boss I've dealt with, but it would definitely be one where I'd need to like take a break before attempting. Two more of those maybe, and then we'll have them. Definitely took a lot less damage there in that last attack. He was taking like 8,000 or something before, now he's just like taking 4,000.
Thanks.
Because we don't have a lot of heaven ability on the field. Shit. Square one. At least it wasn't the insta-kill ability.
I'm not the fool I used to be, Hugo.
Go up a level so we can do a little bit more damage. So we actually counterattack him. still going? Well, not for long. This is the final boss. And he's almost dead. I'm assuming it's the final boss. I mean,
I
it's
won't
the second
hold back.
form, and it looks final bossy. So. At least it's a boss you can actually either see their health pool, so you know how close you are. You know, just wondering, okay, am I like 20 hits away from killing this guy? Am I like 2 hits away from killing this guy? Like, who knows? Shit. Well, his shields are... He's got like perfect defense, so if you're hitting his shields, you're doing no damage. That's why you pretty much need to counterattack this guy, because counterattack bypasses the shields. Like, if you're trying to kill this guy without counterattacking, you're gonna have a really bad time. Yeah, exactly, yeah. There's that too. There's no way he would have survived that attack there if I was using regular attacks. I haven't played Infinite Undiscovery, so far
Thanks.
Sugunai Atonement was my hardest boss by a significant margin.
I'm not the fool I used to be, Hugo.
That one you need to master. Sugunai Atonement has like a kind of a defense system where it's you have to use like kind of a... You basically have to like time your a counterattack, like basically a button press at just the right time. If you don't master that system, even if you do master that system, that boss is basically unwinnable. Like, you cannot defeat that boss. So you pretty much need like a whole bunch of like instant revive items, like items that'll let you revive automatically when you die, kind of thing. That's the only chance you have against that boss. Just missed that last one. Alright, one more maybe, and then...
I won't hold back.
Still missed this last one. Right, final counterattack. Let's go. Come on, is this it? Please don't have a third form.
I won't hold back. I always thought of you as a friend. Is this the only answer?
Like, we need more XP. Alright, is that it? Please be it. Please be it. Please give me credits. Just instant credits. Like, I don't want an ending. I don't want an epilogue. Just credits.
Hugo! It's over now.
It's over. Alright, next game. Thanks to the GGs.
Killed by my childhood friend. Unbelievable. I never thought you'd be the one. Oh, to save the Yason. You've always hated them so much.
I'm not holding my breath until I see credits.
I really had no reason to hate them so much.
But you've killed countless Yason. And stood there, Well, the one you loved sacrificed herself.
Surely not.
Live on, in pain, and endless regret.
Someday, you will see the truth.
You too, thanks.
Calintz.
It's all over now, Serena.
Calintz,
Oh no,
I want to run to you. But
she's turning into a tree.
I can't.
I don't want to lose you too.
Serena,
I was so happy to see you again. After all those years. Once, when we were younger, you mistook me for my sister. I got really upset then. Do you remember?
yeah,
Sorry.
Serena.
He's lying. He totally didn't remember.
I had my eye on you. Even before my sister. This is it. So I want you to know. Calintz.
This is what happens to the Yason. The Roma, they call it. They all turn into trees.
Serena!
No,
It's like a plague.
I'm not done yet.
Serena!
Calintz. You know that I've always loved.
Loved what? What did you love, Serena? Tell me. She loved cheese, don't we all? You'll make wonderful firewood, Serena. She's alive again. She's not her sister, but close enough. Right, credits. 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 Credits! Oh my god, it's over! With the destruction of the tree of light of salvation, the tree of light lost its source of power and withered away. As a result, the Yason were finally freed from the cursed bonds that constrained their existence. When they learned that a human was responsible for curing them of Roma, the inhabitants of Yason were in disbelief. Despite that miracle, not all problems between the two races were instantly solved. However, humans and Yason have begun to make peace. Time flows on. A year has passed. God, it's not over. It's just an epilogue now. Might as well start the timer. I thought those were credits. It's like scrolling text, credits. Yeah, probably. Fuck. Like flirting with Heron on next to his like girlfriend's grave. Credits are a combo QT, and if you fail, you have to go back to the last save point. God, imagine if the final boss, like his attacks were not just 3, but it was like an actual combo. Like every time he attacked you, you had to like counter like a 12 QTE attack or something. God. Yeah, Saga bosses were always pretty rough. Some of them were very tough. but usually, you know, you go into it like better prepared. Like psycho bosses aren't like a skill check. Bosses that are skill checks are the ones that are the hardest, the ones where you have to like do like a lot of perfect button presses and constantly. I'm not angry, I'm just unangry. Just watch a Korean film. Alright, now we get credits. Sounds like credits music. Those are credits. Alright, now it's officially over. Thank God. Ugh. Sephiroth09, thank you so much for the 85 months of GG's. It is finally GG. Yay, Mistral. It is GG's. Thanks for all the GG's. It's finally over. Ugh. Yeah, this was a rough one. Like, aesthetically, it's a good game. Yeah, it looks good. You know, music is good. I mean, it's great in some parts, so music's fine. Voice acting, you know, kind of be hit or miss. I mean, obviously, most of the scenes where they had to, like, there was like pre-animated scenes, the voice acting kind of had to match the timing, which is a little hard. But overall, it's passable for the voice acting. But the gameplay is where this game suffers a lot. Bowser, Retro G-san, thank you so much. Like, it is... Ugh. Sephiroth Witness, thanks so much for 3 months of GG's. Thank God it's over, yeah. Yeah, like, there's just way too much padding in this. Like, it feels like they had, like, 30 hours of content, they'd stretched out to 90 hours. Sephiroth Undead Seth, thanks so much for the 22 months. Hype Train. I mean, there's a couple times, like, usually, at least earlier on, when I was basically doing every battle, right? I wasn't really running away from battles, because you can run away from battles and, like, literally turns off the encounter. Like, most of the time when I was going through areas, I was fighting every enemy, so if you were, like, running away from most battles, I could see taking less time. But the thing you have to remember, too, is my time right now, the 87 hours, and the actual in-game time are off by, like, over 15 hours at this point. So the actual in-game time right now is going to be like 62 hours. So there's your 60 hours, because people aren't using, they're not timing their playthroughs of this. They're using whatever the game is telling them as their completed time. So yeah, a lot of like just load times and stuff. Like I remember timing one battle just to see what the difference was, and it was like 30 seconds. Just one battle, 30 seconds of like time difference between my actual time versus what the game said the battle took. So that adds up a lot when you do, you know, hundreds and hundreds of battles. No, see, like, reloading. I mean, there wasn't really that much reloading. Earlier on, I was trying to like, build up the trust my characters until I realized trust literally goes away after, like, 1 or 2 battles. So no matter what trust, it just resets to what it was. So that whole trust system was completely pointless. But yeah, like, you have 30 hours of content in, like, a 90-hour game. That's the biggest problem with this. They have you retread through the same areas so many times, like absolutely so many times, and you have to walk everywhere. Otherwise, you just like if you're running and you run into an enemy, it's a guaranteed surprise attack from the enemy. So you pretty much have to walk everywhere, which just slows everything down so much. So yeah. So score-wise in this one, like... Sephiroth Madsterix with 3 years of awesome support. I think it's finished the 36 months. Wowza Boza. Yeah, I can't even say that. Wowza Boza Boca was this. Thanks so much. So yeah. Rating wise, this one, as much as I want to give it a 3, I'm gonna give it a 2. It's just the padding. The padding. It's like, if this was like a 40-hour game at the most, it's probably, this would be a 3, just because the combat system is annoying. But the padding definitely brings it down. Like it sucks. It is very tiring. It doesn't even ask us to save, so there's no post-game content. Right, no post-game content unless there's like post-game content, like if you like reload your save and then sometimes we have like a save at the final boss fight and you go backwards and like lets you go backwards and there's like optional dungeons or some shit. No, I don't, but I'm always curious. Let's just see if it even lets us leave this area. Just out of curiosity's sake. Curiosity killed the cat, as you will. Maybe this is like a was it does that Tales of, or I think Tales of does that, and Star Ocean games do that, where you like literally you go backwards from the save point. Yes. So there's definitely no extra content. You can only go forwards. All right, so yeah, so we can say goodbye to this game for good. What time is it? 10. We probably have some time to at least start off, give a taste of Demon Gaze. So give me a few minutes. I was going to fill the spreadsheet and stuff like that. And then plug in the PS5, and then we'll start up some Demon Gaze goodness. We'll go from there. So we can say goodbye to the PS2 for now. Bye, PS2. Good riddance.